Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Fastball in for a strike, and we are underway. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, center field. Mitchell going after it. Drops into the glove, and there's one away. Jordan Westberg digs in now. That clips a corner. Myers, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. On the ground, right side, and foul ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the player.
Now that's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. Orioles held it. This is Bryce Terang. Towards first, O'Hearn. One gone, bottom half of the first. So now here's the DH, Jose Iglesias. And first offering is fouled off. Iglesias came up with 4 hits in his last game. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Up the middle, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Fouled off left side. And a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And here is Colton Cowser. And that is out of play. Myers, in his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. 1 away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. Ripped on a line. He's got it. And that is that. So no run. Bottom of the second. And here is Hoskins. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Next offering is in for a strike.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Contreras avoids the first pitch for ball one. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Blake Perkins. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. Inning over. So one hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Adley Rutschman. Myers back to work. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left field, Yelich on the move. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Heston Kjerstad. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. That one hooked foul. Top of the third, no score. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now this is in the air down the line. Perkins makes the grab. Out number 2. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there, and the count is 0-2. Kjerstad off of first with 2 away. Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One hit, one left. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ortiz.
Lifted in the air, right field. Cowser under it. And out number one on the grab.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Sal Frelick. And that one wrapped foul. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he left that changeup
No
up.
balls,
Got
2
away
strikes.
with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a two-bagger.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Frelick. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error. One out. Runner at second. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. 0 for 1 so far. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And they lead by 2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yelich, the next to hit, takes outside. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And here is Gunnar Henderson. Right through there for a strike. All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool. Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Chris, where does this Brewers glove logo rank for you all time?
I'd say for me, it's right there in the top 5. I mean, their logos and everything is sort of your personal experience, but ball caps that we had.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
First baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Hoskins pushes it foul. And there's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Ball one there. Fly ball to right. Cowser on the move. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. And now it's William Contreras.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
0-2.
One out, base is empty. Goes down looking. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Blake Perkins. Fly to center his first time. And that one pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That was straight
0-2.
queso right there.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Runs it up to 96
What are you doing, Blake
to record
Perkins?
the punch out. 3 up. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Mayo goes 6 feet 5 inches, 230 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tobias Myers, done for the night, gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 62. Jose
And now, Adley Rutschman.
Quintana.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is downstairs. And before the pitch, he steps off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one gone. Heston Kjerstad now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next one misses. Going to count 1-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And that one hit to first. 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. Flying to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3rd out. Orioles close the gap on the homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Brewers. Back here at American Family Field. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Fouled off to the right. Up and
That's
in. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side,
that's a foul
and that's foul. Ripped to third. Zips it to first. One up, one down. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do.
Mateo, quick feed to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Frelick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Brewers. New inning getting started. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser.
Now pitching for the Brewers,
take your base. That's ball four. Ball four, take your base. You're out. 3. Ball four, take your base.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Now pitching for
A new arm into the game, the righty, Trevor McGill.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now one gone in the ninth.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
The Brewers leading by 3 here at the top of the ninth. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Ortiz makes the grab, 2 down. Orioles down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Swinging a foul straight back.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
1 strike away. Popped up left side. Fair ball. So now the DH spot, Kobe Mayo. Fastball for a strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series, so you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things.